Today is Tuesday, November 27th, 2012. New day. Good morning. I'm trying something different, so bear with me. It's been more than a week, but I'm back and we're up to Psalm 41, but I'm going to start with a prayer. Dear Creator, thanks for helping me get back to this place for my Bible study time. Please help my mind focus and be present here and now to hear the message you have for me from your word. Amen. All right, Psalm 41. For the choir director, a psalm of David. Oh, the joys of those who are kind to the poor. The Lord rescues them in times of trouble. The Lord protects them and keeps them alive. He gives them prosperity and rescues them from their enemies. The Lord nurses them when they are sick and eases their pain and discomfort. O Lord, I prayed, have mercy on me. Heal me, for I have sinned against you. But my enemies say nothing but evil about me. How soon will he die and be forgotten, they ask. They visit me as if they are my friends, but all the while they gather gossip, and when they leave, they spread it everywhere. All who hate me whisper about me, imagining the worst for me. Whatever he has, it is fatal, they say. He will never get out of that bed. Even my best friend, the one I trusted completely, the one who shared my food, has turned against me. Lord, have mercy on me. Make me well again so that I can pay them back. I know that you are pleased with me, for you have not let my enemy triumph over me. You have preserved my life because I am innocent. You have brought me into your presence forever. Bless the Lord, the God of Israel, who lives forever from eternal ages past. Amen and amen. So the poor, I take to mean spiritually poor, or maybe even emotionally poor, physically poor. Maybe it's poor on all levels. Yeah, so poor on every level, natural, spiritual, emotional, physical. The joys of those who are kind to the poor. The Lord rescues them in times of trouble. Those that are kind to the poor or the poor? Because the rest of this, it almost sounds like the joys of those who are kind to the poor, and then the rest of it is talking about me being the poor one, just with So from verse 1 through verse 3, it almost seems as though it's talking, oh, the joys of those who are kind to the poor, the Lord rescues them in times of trouble, the Lord protects them and keeps them alive. He gives them prosperity and rescues them from their enemies. The Lord nurses them when they are sick and eases their pain and discomfort. So 1 through 3 seems like it's talking about those that love the poor, those that are kind to the poor, rather. But then verse 4 through verse 9, well, really to the end, but through verse 9, it feels like it's me still talking, but it's as though I am now the poor one, rather than maybe the person that is kind to the poor. And then verse 10 through 12 is sort of self-affirming, and then the last one is praising the Lord. Verse 13. I'm fascinated by verse 10 that says, Lord, have mercy on me, make me well again so I can pay them back. Trying to understand it in the context of the whole psalm is one thing, but what comes up for me just reading that verse is how I feel when I'm struggling with something and people come and help me, and I'm so grateful and overwhelmed and humbled, and I really do want to repay, really want to return the favor. Right now, I'm the mother of 5 children between the ages of 9 and 14 months. So you can imagine I need a lot of help with things. I ask for help a lot. There's one woman that is a dear friend that comes and plays with the kids for 2 hours once a week. A morning once a week. And it lets me get out and have a couple of hours to myself. And I don't know how I would keep going without that almost every week. And she doesn't charge me anything, and she isn't expecting me to give her anything in return, and I am so grateful. And that's just one example. So many friends that will come over and visit with me while I'm cleaning the house, which makes house cleaning so much more pleasant, and who will come here with their kids to hang out. I so rarely go somewhere else with my kids to hang out, which I always end up feeling bad about, but I struggle with getting my kids all packed up and in the car and over there, even though most of the time it's only 3 of them, not 5 of them. So that's what I'm thinking of when I read, Lord, have mercy on me, make me well again so I can pay them back. I feel like, Lord, just get me through the next 5 years to when my littlest is a 5-year-old. It feels like life will be so much more manageable then. And I have no way of knowing if life is really going to be more manageable then, but here's hoping. Anyway, that section of where it feels like my voice is the one being the poor person. They visit me as if they are my friends, but all the while they gossip. They gather gossip, and when they leave, they spread it everywhere. Just thinking about that. I'm trying to think what that is in my life that does that to me. They come to me as though they're my friends, but when they leave, but they're gathering gossip, and when they leave, they just spread gossip everywhere. I'm trying to think of the behaviors I have that I end up treating myself that way. Because I know I have plenty of struggles. I tend to be a fairly addictive person, not to substances, but to stuff or things or books or a television show that I just watch the whole series on Netflix and spend hundreds of hours just staring at the television. Or if I get into a novel, I just can't pull my nose out again until it's done. All sorts of habits that are not helpful, because I'll either stay up all night watching TV or reading a movie, and the next morning I'm a basket case. I can't function because I've had no sleep. Or I just isolate from the whole world around me. I barely meet the kids' needs. And I do. They get their meals. Their essentials are met, but they're not getting any meaningful, emotionally connecting time with me. And so, that feels like I enjoy the book or the movie or the video game or whatever it is I've gotten sucked into or hooked into. But it's not helping me. It's undermining me. And I'm trying to think what the correlation is between the gossip being spread everywhere. Gossip. I mean, maybe it's equal to the fact that it undermines my relationship with my kids and my husband and my family in a sort of pervasive way. I'm not aware anyway of it actually literally being gossip that gets out there. I mean, I'm sitting here saying it to you, so I feel like it's not really a gossip thing. It's something I'm pretty open about, but it does interfere with my relationship, so maybe that's what I need to think about. All right, well, those are the reflections that came up for me while I read that psalm. How about you? What jumped out for you? Would you share in the comments below on the Facebook page, or email me at newdaygoodmorning@gmail.com. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for sticking with me. Have a blessed day.